Last week, the King and Queen of Sweden hosted an official dinner for the representatives of the Parliament at the Royal Palace in Stockholm, Sweden. Representing the royal family were the King and Queen, the Crown Princess and her husband Prince Daniel, as well as Prince Carl Philip. His wife, Princess Sofia, was not present, as she is currently on maternity leave following the recent birth of their youngest child, Princess Ines. Princess Madeleine and her husband, Chris O'Neill, were also absent, for reasons that have not been disclosed. The King's younger sister, Princess Christina, also attended alongside her husband Tord Magnusson. Queen Sylvia wore pieces from the Napoleonic amethyst parure, including the tiara, necklace, earrings, and one brooch. The Napoleonic amethyst parure is one of the most historic and beloved jewel sets in the Swedish royal collection. Comprised of deep purple amethysts, glittering diamonds, and warm-toned gold, the set includes a tiara, originally a necklace, earrings, bracelets, 2 brooches, and a necklace. The set's origins trace back to the early 19th century, when it was believed to have belonged to Empress Josephine of France, Napoleon Bonaparte's first wife. Eventually, the parure made its way to Sweden through Josephine's granddaughter, Queen Josephine of Sweden and Norway, who married Crown Prince Oscar of Sweden. Over time, the set was inherited by successive generations of Swedish royals. It wasn't until Queen Sylvia's era, however, that the parure gained renewed attention. In the early 1980s, she famously transformed the amethyst necklace into a tiara, creating the now iconic look that blends history with modern royal style. Crown Princess Victoria has also shown a flair for creative styling, wearing the parure's bracelets as a choker during a millennium celebration and later donning the tiara for a state visit to Finland in 2000. Although rare, the amethyst set does make glittering appearances at significant royal events. Queen Sylvia has worn it at the Nobel banquet. Crown Princess Victoria has also opted for individual pieces at Nobels. Princess Madeleine debuted the parure at the Nobel banquet in 2012 and again in 2017. In a modern twist, Princess Sofia wore the tiara during the Canadian state visit to Sweden in 2017. Today, the parure is part of the Bernadotte Family Foundations and remains in active use by Sweden's royal women. Crown Princess Victoria wore the diamond laurel wreath tiara that she inherited from Princess Lilian when she passed in 2013. The tiara was originally a diamond necklace, crafted by the renowned French jeweler Boucheron in Paris. It was given to Princess Margaret of Connaught, a British princess who became Crown Princess of Sweden when she married the future King Gustav Adolf in 1905. Designed in the shape of a laurel wreath, a classical symbol of honor and victory, the piece is made from silver, gold, and diamonds. After Princess Margaret's early death in 1920, the necklace was inherited by her son, Prince Bertil. In 1972, Lilian Craig, who would later become Princess Lilian of Sweden, wore the converted necklace as a tiara for the first time at King Gustav Adolf's 90th birthday celebration. She wore it again at the royal wedding of King Carl Gustaf and Queen Sylvia in 1976. Although originally a necklace, Lilian always wore the piece as a tiara and never reverted it back to its original form. Before her death, Princess Lilian bequeathed the tiara to Crown Princess Victoria, who is now its current owner. Victoria wore the tiara for a deeply symbolic occasion, the wedding of her sister, Princess Madeleine, in 2013, honoring both her great-grandmother Margaret and her beloved great-aunt Lilian. Princess Christina wore the 4 buttons tiara. This tiara is composed of 4 large diamond rosettes, often referred to as buttons, mounted on a thin metal frame. Though its origins are somewhat unclear, the button elements are believed to date back to the Napoleonic era, possibly repurposed from older royal decorations or uniform ornaments. The tiara as we know it today may have been assembled in the 20th century using these historic components.